Hello, Steamboat. How you doing? Got a new show for your viewing. Having breakfast, just keep chewing. And with your support, we'll be cruising. Hello, Steamboat.
After all the jacks are in the boxes, and the clowns have all
What's going on, everybody? My name is Nick Lagorga. I'm here practicing another song for my show on YouTube, Good Morning Acoustics. You can follow me on Instagram at Good Morning Acoustics, or you can give me a like on Facebook at Good Morning Acoustics. Thanks for watching.
Hello, Steamboat is recorded live from the Chief Theater.
Hello, Steamboat. Good morning. I am back. Scott Parker here, Chief of the Chief, filling in my last day filling in for Mono Tony. Monotony, get it? See what I did there? Okay, great. Whew, well, I've got one very special guest. She's in the house. It's Selena. She's going to be back. We're going to talk Steamboat Arts Academy and maybe just some other whimsical things. Who knows? We'll just banter. She's got a burrito she's going to show us. I'm drinking Bailey's in my coffee. That's how I cope with the stress of everyday life. We may have Kim from Schmigady's if we can drag her out of bed, but we got a lot of things going on in the paper today. First of all, I want to pay respects to Jackson Coe. He was one of my students when I taught 8th grade at the middle school. One of the brightest kids I've ever known, and he passed away on July 4th. And yeah, I want to call out an internet troll. So if you go to the Steamboat Pilot Facebook page, someone thought it was cool to comment on this about how there should be an article about a different person who passed away, and I just think that's classless. So anyway, calling out trolls. Don't be a troll. Pay respect. Jackson was 25. He fell off a 6-story building. He was a really, really bright kid, and that's too young. So my heart is in pain for the family. I know them all pretty well. So stay strong and know that Steamboat is thinking of you guys. So. All right, well, we started out the show happy. No, tubing ban, that's also going on. They're calling it voluntary. Stay off the river, people. The river is low, the river is warm, the fish get stressed. Don't go tubing. I think what we're going to do is probably place some strategically placed people with BB guns, and they'll shoot out your tube. That would be fun. Like 20 bucks a tube, right? Like bounty hunters. Am I allowed to say stuff like this? I can say whatever I want. Oh, the First Amendment rights given to me by the Declaration of Independence is what the troll said. Let's just think about that for a minute. The Declaration of Independence, huh? Yeah, that's not what gives you your rights. I believe it's the Constitution. And the First Amendment does not guarantee you freedom of speech. It just says the government can't censor you. And, they can a little bit, because you're not allowed to slander people. Am I doing that right now? No, I'm not. I'm speaking the truth. And you can't yell fire in a crowded theater, things like that. So freedom of speech isn't absolute. So how about just don't be an idiot? Yeah. All right, anyway, we've got a lot of stuff going on here at the Chief. Melodrama opens on Thursday. I feel like I'm that Bob Dylan video, you know, where okay, so we got the melodrama, which is great for all ages. Boo the villain, cheer the hero, piano music, sing-alongs, really, really fun. We're already selling a lot of tickets. That runs 5 Thursdays in a row. Starts Thursday. Rocky Horror Picture Show, Friday the 13th. That's kind of a good day for that. We're going to have a lot of people dressed weird, and I have a feeling they'll go out before and after. So if you see people in fishnet stockings or in drag, just know that they're coming to the Rocky Horror Picture Show at the Chief Theater. 8 o'clock. It's basically a free event We are a nonprofit organization, so consider a donation as you're coming in, 10 bucks, 20 bucks, whatever. It helps us provide this amazing content. So if you want to see Rocky Horror Picture Show more often, okay, what do we got next? Mark Sanders. I keep talking about him. Mark Sanders, 14 #1 hits he has written. I have to use my phone to cheat a little bit here. Let's see here. He has written #1 hits for George Strait, Rhett Atkins, Leanne Womack, Reba McEntire, Faith Hill, Chris Ledoux, and Garth Brooks. He lives in Steamboat part-time. He's bringing in some amazing musicians from Nashville. He'll be joined by our very own local Steve Boynton. So check that out. Tickets are 20 bucks. 20 bucks to see somebody that has written 14 #1 hits. All right. Then we have, a little partial to this one. It's my birthday, July 20th. I'll be hitting the big 4-5. Woo, halfway to 90. If my math is correct. Kip is one of the best musicians and also one of the funniest musicians. He tells stories. He's got songs that are very dirty. He puts on different costumes. The show's very offensive. It's all about drinking. He has set the record, the bar record for the Sheraton, back when it was called Buddy's Run, and he would play après-ski there, and he offended everybody, but they would not fire him because he was making them so much gosh darn money. And he tells a great story about that. He used to perform in the lobby, and he would sing these dirty songs. So they kept moving him to like a different restaurant, then down to the basement, and people just followed him, and they drank, and they drank, and they had a lot of fun. Kathy and Mike Deemer, owners of Johnny B. Goods, were good friends of his and bartenders back in the day, and they're still good friends of his, so they'll be here in full force. So that's Kip Attaway, July 20th, 15 bucks, 7 o'clock. You will thank me. And then here we go. I'm really proud of this. Chief Players are just in full swing. We have auditions for Arsenic and Old Lace, which is July 22nd. Those are the auditions. The actual performances are the end of October, the last 2 weekends of October. If you're not familiar with it, it's a great movie, great play, perfect for Halloween time. It's about these two sweet little old ladies who poison men with elderberry wine. Yes. And they have a crazy nephew who thinks he's Teddy Roosevelt, and they send him down in the basement. He thinks he's digging locks for the Panama Canal, but he's digging graves for these old men. Pretty cool. I think I'm auditioning. Yeah, so is Andrew Pratt. Right, Pratt? You auditioning? Ooh, maybe we'll talk to Selena about this. Andy, I saw this when I was in high school. My high school did it. Andy Pratt and I went to high school together. And he was Dr. Einstein. He was hysterical. So anyway, we're going to take a quick break. We will be back with the lovely Selena Taylor, and we're going to talk all sorts of whimsy. So don't leave your television screen. I mean it, I'll know. We'll be right back.
Hello, Steamboat. How you doing? Got a new show for your viewing. Having breakfast, just keep chewing. And with your support, we'll be cruising. Hello, Steamboat.
After all the jacks are in the boxes, and the clowns have all stacked.
What's going on, everybody? My name is Nick Lagorga. I'm here practicing another song for my show on YouTube, Good Morning Acoustics. You can follow me on Instagram at Good Morning Acoustics, or you can give me a like on Facebook at Good Morning Acoustics. Thanks for watching.
Hello, Steamboat is recorded live from the Chief Theater.
Welcome back. I'm with Selena. We're rapping.
Rap.
Can you please continue the rap about? I mean, we were just doing some funny stuff while we weren't live.
I like my burritos large, yo, and frozen.
It's got seitan in
It's
it.
got seitan.
Do we know what that is? Come on, what is it?
It's wheat gluten.
Wheat gluten. For some people, that is like seitan, spelled S-A-T-A-N, because you get all bloated.
And for all of y'all down in the
now
South,
we're
you
going
do know
south.
that Satan is just Santa Claus switched around. You know, same letters.
And they both wear red and black, and they've never been seen together.
Taken away from baby Jesus.
Oh, coincidence?
I think not.
I think not. How are you, darling?
I'm
Let's
good.
switch it up to English proper talk.
Well, I did wear my fancy shirt.
You did, yeah.
Did.
Um,
I'm good. I'm a
yeah.
little tired, but
Some whiskey?
I wish. Kids, Boys and Girls Club. It's
Yeah,
been
hey.
a long week.
Listen, you little jerks. Behave. All right. We're going to talk Steamboat Arts Academy.
Yes.
I'm giddy about this.
Me too.
I think soon we're going to be, we're going to add a moniker of Arts Town USA. No, I'm
Only
We're
if
gonna
they
go off
award
on
us for it.
we're going to go off on a tangent. I'm not a fan of all the, like, I believe in Ski Town USA because of all the Olympians.
Dogtown USA.
Hate that! Oh, because like Pet Fancy Magazine mentioned it, or they were
We
Dogtown.
could be rattlers. I've heard a lot about the rattlers.
Yeah. There's another one though.
Bike
Town. Thank you.
Town.
Now that one, meh, I don't know. I think we need better bike lanes through town, and then before we can be called
Bike Town.
Bike Town.
Well,
It's not very biker friendly. I mean, there's a lot of good trails. If you're talking mountain bike town, I'll go with that.
Right.
Ish.
Ish.
No, I know. But arts. Hi.
Hi. I want you to teach me how to juggle my breakfast burritos one day.
Okay. We start with bean bags. I said, dang it. I'm trying
See,
to work
they're
on the
bean bags. They have beans. This is
Oh my gosh, this is hysterical. That is a bean bag.
It is a bean bag.
There's beans in it.
That's right.
But we wouldn't want to start with that.
Okay.
We would want to start with juggling bean bags. Maybe even scarves. Because they take...
Scarves?
Yeah,
Because they take a while.
Yeah.
Is that really how you teach it? You start with floaty things? Is that easier?
I have to assess the student first. Because I think some people can just jump right into the balls or the bean bags. And then if they're like, oh, we're going to need to drop back a little, we'll go scarves. And then if that doesn't work, they sit in the corner with the coloring book.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
With
where
the helmet on.
that's where all the amazing kids go.
Did you say?
You know what, Selena? You're amazing.
Here's a coloring
I
book
was
and some
thinking,
crayons.
could you color for me?
It's just a piece of
I've
paper.
got this spot on my wall at home. I don't know what to do with it.
So, Steamboat Arts Academy.
Registration's open.
What?
I did it. I figured it out. It only took 10 tech guys, but I got it. No, it was easy.
What is the Steamboat Arts Academy?
It's a performing arts school.
Ooh, I like
In
this
Steamboat.
one. Okay.
Theater, musical theater, dance, juggling, clowning, improving.
Who's going to teach clowning? Because that's not me. I'm not a clown. I can teach people how to not be a clown. Just don't wear makeup.
We're
or
not
red noses.
jugglers.
We're not jugglers?
No, I know. I'm not a juggler.
You will be
I juggle jobs and kids.
when I'm done with you.
Yeah, I could teach a juggling class how to juggle jobs.
Ooh, there you go.
That's a really useful skill here in Steamboat because we all hustle. We all have like 15 jobs. So I could teach a job juggling.
1 year in cabaret, I used to MC cabaret for many years, and I had a joke in my opening monologue about how we solved the affordable housing crisis. We instituted the multiple job tax.
It's true.
Well, I mean, think of how much money that would raise. Lots. All right, so Steamboat Arts Academy.
Yes.
Performing Arts School. Here in
All
Steamboat.
ages.
All ages, really.
3 to 18.
Okay.
Plus, we have some adult ballet classes. I'm thinking we could probably have adult juggling classes, maybe in the future.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So.
Adult ballet. These are never evers. Can I get in there?
Yep, never evers.
Could we get We're Not Clowns in there?
We
I think that would be hysterical
really
if we
good,
could get a
actually.
ballet routine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's not a bar class. You know, because
there's no bar there? So we have to bring our own up?
You gotta bring your own bar.
Not a problem.
No, but you know how some ballet classes are like a fusion of Pilates and ballet. This is like straight ballet that you remember from your childhood if you took ballet. Like I could even get my Russian accent going. You know.
Da.
Hit people with rulers, smack them.
Put them in the chokey.
Point.
Come on, what's that? What's that reference? Come on. Matilda?
Oh, I love that movie. We could eat a chocolate
evil-
cake on here one day. You know?
What's the teacher's name? Oh.
Trunchbull.
Trunchbull! So you got that. She puts him in that like
The chokey.
coffin thing with spikes in it. Roald Dahl was dark. Whew. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
It's English. You know, he lived through a lot.
It's true. It was a World War II part.
Yeah.
Piter Filet.
Spider Violet. You might need my bomb
I might need to
breakfast
stop
burrito
drinking.
to energize you.
I'm
Steamboat,
trying
if
to
you have
avoid
more than
wheat
2
gluten.
jobs, Natty G's, under $3.
That's a pretty good deal.
You know, where can you get breakfast for under $3 in
You
Steamboat?
just told us,
Natty
Girl.
G's.
Yeah, all right. So how? I need a young priest and an old priest.
So
How does one register for said classes?
go to steamboatartsacademy.com.
That's steamboatartsacademy.com?
It's steamboatartsacademy.com.
3 times, that's what you need.
That's right.
Yeah.
I learned that. Did you know that I went to broadcasting school? I have a certificate from Specs Howard School of Broadcast Arts,
Do you?
located on 8 Mile in Detroit, Michigan.
Oh my.
No lie.
I did not know that. That's pretty cool.
I did.
What?
And I interned
You're
for
the-
Riff,
you're-
which is still the oldest rock station in Detroit to this day.
Huh.
WRIF, the Riff.
I like that. Okay.
Yeah, I did. I went to broadcasting school. Because I didn't want to go to Michigan State, because where would the fun be in that?
Nah. Fun's over at Michigan.
Like all good performers, I did, Second City and broadcasting school and,
You're well-rounded.
yeah.
And that's what we want to encourage in our students that attend
right.
Steamboat Arts Academy. Branch out from dance. Like, you can
right.
take dance, but you can also take improv, musical theater,
Yep.
juggling,
They call it the triple threat. For those of you who don't know,
dance,
dance, sing, and act. The triple threat.
triple threat. It's kind of like the triple Lindy.
That's right.
Rodney Dangerfield. So what inspired you to start the Steamboat Arts Academy? What do you, I mean...
My kids were complaining they had nowhere to do said things.
so
Vaughn
your
did the-
one-stop shop for the arts.
Right. Well, you do
that be the
improv
title?
on Mondays at the Chief for kids. And Vaughn was coming to that. And then he did the Chief Christmas play.
Yes.
Right?
It was fantastic. He was a really funny elf.
He really liked being it.
Good.
And then some of those kids from that production had nowhere to go
Right.
to perform. So we strapped ice skates on them and put them in an ice show, which was great for us, but maybe not so much for the kids who were just looking for a chance to act.
Right.
So, yeah, I felt like there was a need in the community to give kids a space to learn how to be performers so that they can partake in Perry Mansfield when they're a little bit older, and Perry Mansfield's a little bit more competitive. And, yeah, so here we are.
Well, I like that because it just seems like there's these stepping stones that have been happening because this is 4 summers in a row now that I've taught at the depot, the young and art classes, which are
Right.
fantastic. They range from photography to printmaking to theater classes. There's all sorts of levels of theater you can take there. And I had several parents after my class last summer come up to me and like literally go, "More, please!" And so I was like, okay. And that's when I started the after-school improv classes on Mondays, and sometimes I did Mondays and Tuesdays, and they were very popular.
Right.
So there's clearly a demand for those
More.
type of things. So
Yeah.
I just take my hat off to you for doing it. 'Cause there's a lot of people that talk about it.
Right.
Talk is cheap.
Yeah.
And I don't mean that just as a
You just gotta jump
saying.
in.
You gotta do it, you know. My favorite quote is from Edward Abbey, and it's, "Sentiment without action is the ruin of the soul."
That's true.
Let that hang in your mind for a minute or two. If you feel strongly about something, yet you do nothing about it, what does that mean?
Right.
So act, and you acted, and that's great, and I think that there is some serious potential for this space to become a pillar of this community. So
Thank you.
You're
I
very
hope
welcome.
so.
My kids are going to partake. My son is he's 10 and he's a budding young juggler, and he can't wait to have a space to practice
Right.
once or twice a week. He loves doing improv, so I mean, it's just, we're going to spend a lot of time there.
Yeah.
Delaney.
It'll be fun to show kids that there are so many different aspects of performance.
Yep.
Because what you find, in the performance community is we all pretty much love and respect each other, and then you just teach each other things that you didn't know, and
Yeah,
Scott's going to learn ballet.
I am.
And
It's all about collaboration, and that's what I like about this town, is that when groups work together, it just
Right.
makes everyone better. The Chief, we work with Strings and Perry Mansfield and we have about 30 different nonprofits each year, and that's why we're here,
Right.
to collaborate. So
Right.
I like your model. So, Eric, we're going to take a quick break, and I think we're going to come back and talk more, unless
Yeah.
Kim comes, and then we'll talk to her as well as you. But,
Yeah.
thanks for being here, and don't go anywhere.
Okay.
And we'll be back after a quick break.
Hello, Steamboat. How you doing? Got a new show for your viewing. Having breakfast, just keep chewing. And with your support, we'll be cruising. Hello, Steamboat.
After all the jacks are in the boxes, and the clowns have all
What's going on, everybody? My name is Nick Lagorga. I'm here practicing another song for my show on YouTube, Good Morning Acoustics. You can follow me on Instagram at Good Morning Acoustics, or you can give me a like on Facebook at Good Morning Acoustics. Thanks for watching.
Good morning.
Hello, Steamboat is recorded live from the Chief Theater.
Hello, Steamboat. Welcome back. Scott Parker, Chief of the Chief, with the, I called you lovely last time, the striking Selena Taylor, from the Steamboat Arts Academy, from the Figure Skating Club, from Boys and Girls Club, from Disney on Ice. I mean,
You name it, we do it.
I want to learn a little more. Well, I know a little bit about you, but our viewers may not.
Okay.
So let's talk about your history. You were skating at a very young age, correct?
I was 2.
C'est vrai, mon ami?
2.
Dos? That's
Oui.
Spanish and French. I'm
Oui.
from everywhere.
De.
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 Okay, you were skating at 2.
2.
Wow. Then what?
I skated for a very long time.
Your legs are really sore.
They were really tired. I retired from competitive figure skating just before I turned 17.
Retired.
Yeah.
Like, was there a big ceremony? Did you give a press conference and cry?
I did cry.
Oh, I'm sure
there
you
were
did.
tears.
Yeah.
It's a really hard story.
Oh, no.
No one wants to be sad. Anyway,
Okay.
so I
Sorry,
retired.
asked.
And typical story. My friend was going to audition for Disney on Ice. Didn't want to go by herself. I wasn't even old enough to be on Disney on Ice.
How old?
I had just turned 17.
Okay.
And they hired me. And my parents signed over legal guardianship to the Feld family.
Okay.
Not lying.
Wow.
Not lying.
Okay.
And I may have been a little wild that soon after they passed like a hard rule, like we're not hiring any more 17-year-olds.
Okay. Was it like the Selena rule?
A little bit.
Okay.
There's a running joke among the casting crew who are still there. Lovely Judy Thomas is still the casting director. She was the casting director in '97 when I got hired.
Okay.
Lovely lady. You know, I went from this like totally controlled life to freedom in Europe at 17. No
Oh,
oversight.
boy. Okay.
I was like, I'm skating, life's good.
So you toured
I toured Europe and Japan.
with what shows?
My first show was Beauty and the Beast. And I was a pair skater, and the pair numbers were the Wolves and then Tavern Folk.
That sounds fun. Tavern folk.
Tavern Folk. And then I played
you have a
the
big tankard?
I played the Feather Duster when she turned back into a lady.
Okay.
And then I went to Japan and I played a monkey, a seahorse, a Dalmatian. I was the understudy Perdita
Okay.
for the mommy dog.
What else? What other productions?
Those were my 2 main productions.
Okay.
So the funniest thing about the Dalmatian number was we had these fake dog dummies we had to wear so that you could have 101 Dalmatians on the ice. But I'm so short that when I when I put my dog dummies on, their little feet dragged on the ice.
Oh, that's
And so the whole number was just everyone trying not to trip over Selena's dog dummies.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we
That
got
was the
a
life-
minute here, so
life
we're going to
of
wrap
me.
it up here. So,
Yes.
Selena,
Yes.
thank you for being on the show.
Yes.
SteamboatArtsAcademy.com. Registration is now open for a plethora.
Theater, musical theater, dance, juggling, scotting.
Improv, me. You can just sign up to hang out with me.
Yeah.
We'll just sit and talk.
You can search by Scott Parker. You can search for Scott Parker classes.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So and the Chief, we got a lot of stuff going on. I know I showed you a bunch of events we have coming up. Tomorrow's a free foreign film. Thursday kicks off our live Western melodrama, great for all ages. So check out chieftheater.com as well to find out what we have playing. And I believe Tony Counts will be back tomorrow. Hopefully you had a good time with me these last 3 days. It was an honor to be on here hosting. So
Nothing says Steamboat mornings like little booze and burritos.
thanks for watching. Hello, Steamboat. We'll see you tomorrow.